Have you ever wondered how some people are performing at their best during chaos while others are completely falling apart? This month, life threw everything at me. Stress, deadlines, even a legal issue. And somehow I still managed to trade and make profits, create content on a daily basis, and stay calm and creative. In this video, I want to show you how to perform at your best and stay emotionally regulated during times when everything is falling apart and everything around you is unstable. So let's get into it. It's been a lot, like truly a lot. And such kind of moments will exist. Every single one of you will go through a period that will be crazy stressful, but you shouldn't let this stress to affect you to the point that you're going to lose your mind. The point isn't to avoid stress, it's to learn how to move through it, because you are not the one choosing whether there are going to be stressors or not. You are the one choosing how you're going to respond to the stress. Most people crash when life hits them from all possible sides. If I haven't trained my mind and my nervous system, just the legal case that I'm dealing with alone would have stopped me from doing everything else that I did this month. I'm gonna be honest and say that yes, it did slow me down, but I adapted and I still managed to perform on all other areas where I wanted to perform. So what have I been doing every single morning? What was my morning routine during this period in order to be able to perform well and to make right decisions? Every morning when I wake up, I don't first check my to-do list, I check my recovery score. I'm not gonna go into details in this video about what is contained in the recovery score, but if you use any kind of device that is measuring your recovery score, it's gonna tell you how to adapt your daily routines and what to do those days so that you can climb into the green zone where you can perform at your best. Now, I haven't been in my green zone whatsoever in the past few weeks. So in September, I've been traveling, changed time zones, lots of things have been happening. The days when I don't have data are the days when I forgot to charge my Whoop or forgot to put it on me. So as you can see, at the beginning of September, I've been doing quite well. Most of the days I was in my green zone. Like super green, and that's when I perform at my best. That's when everything is just flowing, and then something happened. On the 22nd, my recovery score was really good because the issues that I've been dealing with started after I woke up on the 22nd. And after the 22nd, you can see that it's been quite interesting. So on the 22nd, something happened. I tried to resolve it, and then I had one day of relaxation, which helped me to get to 86 recovery score. And this was the week as well, where I wanted to recharge to be able to start with Creator College. I had invested into Creator College before all chaos happened, and I didn't want to let this legal issue to stop me from executing on what I had initially planned. So I managed to keep myself in a yellow recovery score during the first week of the cohort of the VIP coaching. And the more that I was putting pressure on myself, the more that my score was dropping. So on the yellow days, I was still doing quite a lot. So I was managing to keep myself around 50, which was fine. It's not like the best performance. It's not that my body was in the best shape, but it was still okay considering everything else that was happening. Then my score started dropping quite a lot, and I decided to take a little bit more of a break, and I'm gonna share with you later what I'm doing to recover faster in order for me to gain energy to be able to keep going. So as you can see on the 9th, I had a 73 recovery score. Then I had another 2 days around 50, and then I had 2 days where I dropped really bad. This is this week. So as you can see, I still managed to keep myself in the yellow zone and managed to maintain some form of performance even during this crazy, stressful and intense period. When you have high cortisol because of other different issues that are happening in your life, you don't want to add more cortisol. If you don't have a tracker, your body is telling you, but you have to learn how to listen to your body. So the tracker is really good for awareness. Hustle culture would say no excuses. You have to be disciplined. No matter what's happening in your life, you have to hit the gym, you have to lift the weights, you have to do XYZ. Me knowing that I've been in the yellow zone for a longer period of time, I decided to remove weightlifting from my schedule. I've been trying to stay still active, but with lighter workouts, with yoga, with walking, things that are not spiking cortisol, but that are helping me to lower cortisol. Another thing that I've been doing is taking different kinds of supplements and drinking electrolytes. It's important to hydrate your body because many people forget to drink water when they're stressed. I've been taking magnesium and B6. B6 is vitamin B is very important for your muscle and the tension to relax, and magnesium as well. I've been taking vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc, and creatine and BCAA on the days when I tried exercising with light weights, but I haven't done it much because my recovery coach told me not to do it. So first lesson is, first check your recovery score and then adapt the to-do list based on your recovery score, not ignoring your recovery score, ignoring your body, ignoring yourself, and just going for the to-do list. Why? Because if I just went for the to-do list and I just pushed myself super hard, I was not gonna make it to the 4th week. Now, after all this period has passed, I'm gonna have a deeply recovery in order to be able to bring myself back to the green zone again, so that I can push again with a green recovery, not with a yellow one. I will be more relaxed and I'm gonna have at least 1 week of deep recovery, which will be activities that are gonna boost my oxytocin, serotonin, and all feel good hormones. These 3 weeks have been definitely the most intense and the hardest weeks for me this year. And I'm really happy how I responded to everything that happened. And I really hope that you are learning from the things that I'm sharing with you. So now let me move to trading. I could decide not to trade at all, but I just wanted to show you that emotional intelligence is key for performance and for staying calm, and that you should not allow external stressors to affect you to the point of you not being able to do your basic routine. I took 2 trades in total last week, and I'm gonna just show you quickly what I analyzed, what I was waiting for. So on Friday, I managed to catch one move that made me $5,000. And then on Friday, I think it was around $2,000. All right, so let me show you first the trade that I took on Monday. It was a trade on GU, and I can show you here on the chart what was my whole trade idea. So you can see this 4-hour order block that we have here. We were still respecting bearish order flow. So once I saw the rejection from those candles here, I entered here, had my stop loss there, and I was targeting one hour order block here. I didn't target the low because we already took a lot of sell side liquidity and I was anticipating this move. But I was willing to take this trade. It gave me a good RR. It was a solid one, so I just went for it. So this is the trade that I took on my funded FTMO account. I already have a limit order for another one, which you can see here. But I can show you here, this was the trade. And I had another try on Friday to catch a move that I missed, but it ended up being break even. Anyway, so this was the trade that I took on Monday. The trade that I took on Friday was the same one that I tried to catch later. By the way, let me insert here my analysis that I made on Thursday night. and then I will show you the trade idea for Friday.
It's super late, I gotta go to bed, but I just wanted to share quickly my trade idea for tomorrow, or maybe it will happen while I'm sleeping, but let's see. So far this week I've taken only one trade on Monday. So what I'm looking for now, this is your USD. Since it's Friday, I'm anticipating to, I'm gonna wait for a confirmation to take a short here. It might happen while I'm sleeping, so we'll see. I might miss the opportunity, I don't know. But this is a point of interest from where I would like to short. This is a weekly order block. I'm anticipating to see euro pushing lower from here. So this is my idea for now.
All right, so the trade that I took on Friday, I didn't manage to catch it on time on my funded account, but I managed to take it as soon as I opened my eyes on this challenge account from Alpha Capital. So I entered here and I took out profit here. And this one gave me this profit. So in a nutshell, you don't have to make trading your life. You don't have to be attached to catching every move, beating yourself up. Set alerts, whatever you catch, what you don't catch, that's it. But you learn it once you learn how to regulate your nervous system. So this all comes from emotional intelligence. And now let me show you my idea behind the strategy to aim to win Creator College. The first thing that I thought was, okay, I have limited amount of brain energy, so I wanted to outsource my thinking as much as possible and give the other person to manage the strategy for me and to help me move fast. Because when you are mentally overloaded, it's normal for you to start overthinking, to get stuck in taking action, but that's something that I'm aware of. So I decided to solve it by creating this beautiful prompt for a strategic advisor for success. So as you can see here, the prompt is an amazing one and you might even laugh. And I also mentioned that I want the advisor to help me win the Creator College prize for Best Creator for the following 3 weeks. And I gave what I want every response to contain, because if you don't give instructions to an AI on what each response should contain, it's gonna give you too broad knowledge, it's gonna confuse you even more. So prompting is super important, but prompting comes from emotional intelligence. Once you understand that AI is context driven, you're gonna start understanding why it helps some people and why it's so dangerous for other people. So I have given a bunch of context to the AI to understand what my whole point is, and the answers have been very beautiful. Without it, I was not gonna be able to make it, I'm gonna be honest. Not to make this video super long, I'm not gonna go into the details of all the prompts that I've created to be able to build the systems that I needed in order to be able to execute the content strategy. But if you are interested in how I'm prompting and how I'm using AIs to build a life of freedom, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be more than happy to create a video on it. So yeah, I'm not fully recovered and it's normal, but I'm grounded, and that's what emotional mastery really means. It's not pretending that the pressure is not there, that the stress is not there. It's performing through pressure and admitting that it's there, and also taking care of your body and your well-being while the pressure is present. This month tested definitely everything that I teach. Emotional regulation and balance, detachment, and it all worked. I'm so proud of myself, of how I handled everything. And next week I'll find out if I'm winning the 5K from Creator College. Make sure to subscribe if you want to get to know as well, and if you like all the insights that I'm sharing with you, let me know in the comments which topic do you want me to dive deeper into. And yeah, let's see what next week if I won. But if I'm gonna be honest, I already feel like a winner, but let's see if I'm gonna get the cash prize as well. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, because if you're still watching, you must have liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.